I'm back to another episode of Digimazter Plays Direwolf20's Modpack. Doesn't roll off the tongue like Attack of the B Team, but we'll get used to that, shall we? Or won't we? Whatever. I'm back. I decided to have 2 episodes of this week because it's new, exciting, and I really want to play. Really. So let's show you what I've done while we were gone. First things first, I've got Optifine running now. So we got better grass going. Let's eat some stuff. Berries. Get some more over here. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Oh, I got, that was because of an old version of Optifine. That door thingy that was going on with the carpenter's blocks last episode. Fixed that. Got that all hunky-dory. Let's see. Get these berries. We're getting these coming along. I built a cow farm. Hey, cow. I don't have any wheat for you, but hello. Got a fancy little gate here. These are from Extra Trees. These are nice mixed. This is called the low dark oak and birch fence. Got some wheat growing over here, just very little. Rawr! Lots of sugar cane. This stuff is way more important than you think. Come here. Alright, I'm going to show you how I made these fences. Because it's kind of cool. Give me those. Alright, go over here. Oh, I got some sortage going on. I've got better barrels from Jabber. Show you how I make those. I've got bad mobs or enemy mobs. Good mobs. Hold on one sec. We're going to hit 0 on our pad. We're going to go to Wayla. Configure aspect. We're going to drop that down a little bit. Much better. It's not all in my face anymore. And we got our wood stuff right here. We got all of our plants and thingies. And a bunch of random stuff. Oh, and all of our ores. I did some mining since last episode. Have not actually smelted any of it. All this iron came from... I had exactly 23. I've made 1 iron pick. And it came from the gravel stuff. This stuff. And you can't double that, so I just smelted it. Found that in a chest, I believe, last episode. So how you make these fences, it's pretty cool. Take this stuff here, and you put it like that, and you get one of the low fences. You can just put it like that, and get one of the dark oak fences, like a normal fence. But what's cool about it is you can switch it out, and you can have multiple colors fences. See, like that. And then, let's grab some of these bad boys here. Yeah, 9 of them, like this. You grab those low fences, you can actually combine them together, and you can make a low solid fence. And that's what is in the front here. See, I've got the front right here, it's all solid, and then I decided to run the split stuff along the outside. I think it looks really cool. Nice little starter farm. We got to get some wheat going. We got to go to wheat farm, possibly today. But we also want to get started on a botania today. It isn't nighttime yet. Alright, I put some glass in the windows. I did that. What do we want to do today is, like I said, get started on botania and get a... That's so loud. I need to adjust that. And get a starter... set on startup on our ore doubling. And how we're going to do that is with applied energistics. This is how we're going to get started with it. We're going to make a grindstone, a quartz grindstone, and a wooden crank. So we're going to need quite a few sticks. So let's just grab some of this stuff here. I believe I made some smooth stone. I did. We're going to need some quartz. And a few of those. Oh, and with these better barrels, these Jabber barrels, if you just right-click once, you'll get rid of what's in your hand or one piece in your what's in your hand, if you double click, it'll get rid of everything in your inventory. And the cool thing is if I grab, say, 6 of it, and see I have it split out, if I double right click, even though it wasn't in my hand, it put it in there. If you shift right click, that's how I'm getting one piece. If you just right click normally, it gives you a whole stack. Awesome, awesome. Alright, let's go in here and get rid of these guys. We're going to make this guy. We need to make one of these wooden gears. Oh, right, I need to make sticks first. You can see I want to get some stuff done today. One of these gears. A bit rough around the edges. Achievement. Alright. And then we're going to do this. We got smooth stone. We got, is it charged quartz or normal quartz work? Normal surface quartz works. And cobblestone. So we should be able to make that bad boy. Boom. And then we need this thing. Let's get rid of all that. Boop. Boop. Take this guy. And we'll just put him right here since it's next to that. And we'll shift click to put the handle on. Now if you click on the handle, it doesn't do anything because there's nothing in here. So what you do, let's say we just take our iron here. We throw it in like that. Here, let's just split it up like so. And we just hold right click. This is all you do. You just hold right click. This is amazing. Now this is so that you can never ever waste any ore, right? So like I said, I only smelted gravel ore from Tinkers because you can't double that. But this you can. And this way we will grind down. And see, look, we're grinding it down and we're getting ore dust. And ore dust, you get 2 per grind. And we can take it over here and we can smelt them 1 for 1. So we're effectively doubling our ore here. To make that more apparent, let's do this. There's only 1 left in there. And this will stop grinding the moment it's done. See, there we go. And now there's 2. Boom. 1 ore goes in. Even though I've pretty well beaten this to the death, we're gonna prove it once and for all. Boom, 2 come out. All right, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill that up. Put those in there. I have some more iron, and I'm gonna go ahead and double my ore here. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and double my ore, and then once I've done all that and we're ready to go to do some other things, I'll be back with you. Alright, and we're back. That takes a tremendously long time. I'm smelting up some copper right now. I've smelted up all of our iron and lead. We've still got our tin, our gold, and our silver to smelt up. Smelting takes forever in this thing. Obviously, this was just day 1. We'll be upgrading beyond that next episode. No more of this, because this is stupid. This actually breaks, by the way. After you've been doing it for a while, this is my second one. I had to replace it. So, we've got ores processing, which is good. So next episode we can get into machines and get onto some proper ore doubling. None of this time-consuming stuff. I was just doing something different. Different than I normally do anyway. So now we're going to get into some very, very basic botania. And how you get started is you have to make the lexicon for it, or lexica botania, or whatever it's called. The book for it. And how you make it is with a book and a sapling. And you get the lexica botania. And we do that. And this is a really cool book. It looks neat, and when you open it, they got a cool little UI in it and everything. What Botania is basically it's a magic mod, all about flowers. You'll look through the world, you'll see all these mystical flowers from Botania. All of these down to here. I mean, all of them. There's ones for every single color, scattered all throughout the world, all over the place. See, there's one here, and one there, and one there. They're all over the place. And you just collect those, and it uses flowers, basically, for magic. That's what it is. If you see this little thing around on the cursor, if you shift on something, it'll tell you it's a grass block, and it says at Minecraft Wiki. Sorry about that. What the heck? Yep, that's the date and time and everything. I don't know why that happened. But anyway, sorry about that cut. Why am I getting such weird jitter? You guys see that screen tear? I think it's because I'm in full screen. Huh. I might have to not play in full screen mode. This is the first time I've tried it. But sorry about that weird cut. When I right-clicked it, well, one took me out of full screen and changed the focus of my program focus. So I was on a web page, and then an ad started playing, so I had to cut it. Oh, hello there. You trying to visit us? Why do you waste my time? Says Morgana. Hey. Butthead, go away. But anyway, what I was saying is if you hold shift and right click, it'll open up the Minecraft wiki and tell you things. Like the crafting station will open up the Feed the Beast wiki. If we go look, see this, it'll be the new Minecraft wiki. It's connected with the wiki of all these different things. Let's find Botania. But if you find a Botania flower and you right click, it'll open up in the mystical flowers page in the lexicon to tell you what it's about. Yeah, see, total of 16 different colors. Boom. Amazing. This thing is absolutely phenomenal. So to get started, you want this, and then we want to go back here. And you got different sections. You got basics and mechanics, mana manipulation, generating flora, which is just flowers that generate mana, functional flora, flowers that do functions. This stuff, I don't know what that is. But anyway, we got bubbles, which are different things you can wear. And there's one thing, we're going to make this thing, the Sojourner's Sash. Probably not today, it takes some stuff, but that's going to be one of our first things we make. We'll get into how we do that. This is just things you can equip. Mystical items, obviously things you can equip. And then this is just, I've never got into that. The eyes of the Enderman have an interesting sensitivity, blah, 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 blah. So we're getting open crate. These are items you can have. Like the open crate is really cool. It's a crate without a bottom in it. It allows you to drop items directly down. And then you got the index and everything like that. What we want to do is in here. We want to get a pure daisy. And the reason is you can purify wood and stone and turn it into living wood and living rock. And that is the very basics of the materials that you need. And I'm about to be attacked. Let's go to sleep real quick. I can only sleep at night. It looks pretty dark to me. Thank you. So yeah, that's the very basic. That's what you got to do to start out. Is make one of those. So how do we make that? So we go here. That's what it does. This is how you make a pure daisy. You have to have a petal apothecary and then white mythical petals around it. So I forget how to make one of these apothecaries, but it has great NEI integration as well. So here we go. It's just some cobblestone slabs, cobblestone, and any color petal. So let's go in here. We have 10 green petals. Let's just use one of those. And how you get petals, you just put in a crafting thing, and it gives you 2 petals. You can actually grind these up in a mortar and pestle to basically get dye out of them too. So let's get some of this stuff. Get a couple of these. There we go. Boom, boom. And boom. Petal Apothecary. Now this thing is really cool. And we're just going to set it up for right now over here near the water. We'll be moving this shortly. I need to build a bucket. That's why we needed some iron. Doom-da-doom. Oops, wrong thing. Get 3 iron. Love the scrolling. Love it, love it, love it. Bucket. And we need this. We only need 2 of them because we only need 4 petals. Oh wait, we also need seeds. Now anything that's like a vanilla seed that's basically like this will work. I know melon seeds will work. So I just grabbed a vanilla seed. Come over here to the apothecary, open that, put water in it, bloop, like that. And then make our petals. And you just throw the petals in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we take our seeds and we throw the seeds in. And boom, we got our pure daisy. Alright, so how you use the pure daisy is pretty simple. Let's make some living rock. And I'm going to do like this. Over here, and we'll just hollow out a little bit here. Do. Oh dang. I was hoping that was going to be smooth stone. So we'll do it right here. Just grab that and just place it. Oh wait, you need dirt down there. Boom, boom. Place it and you'll see these particles start forming around it. And we just sit and wait, and it'll take about a minute or so, and it'll turn this stuff into living rock. And you can mix and match. It can be partial wood, partial stone. It really doesn't matter. I just usually bury it in stone like this, so I can just dig like sort of like a hole down, or I go into my mine and I do it because there's stone everywhere. And then wood, I'll actually place it around there. So I'll leave that to be while we look at what else we're going to be doing. Alright, so we got our pure daisy, and that's going to get us our our living rock and living stone. We don't need any of that yet. Mystical flowers. Blah, 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 blah. Told you about all that stuff. Alright, let's get to our first generating flora is the day bloom. That's the one I want. It generates mana passively at a very small and slow rate during the day. At night it doesn't generate any mana, but if you're going to set it and forget it, it'll work great. There's also a nightshade. It does the same thing just at night. And it's pretty simple to make as well. We'll probably make a couple nightshades and a couple day blooms. So that way we're always generating mana. Let's go check on this. Boom, look at that. Alright, it's transformed it all. We're going to need a little bit of this stuff, so I might do it a couple times. Let's get some wood now, just so you can see that too, because then I'll cut and get some stuff situated. There we go, grab some of that. And just got to take logs like this and just place it around. Doesn't matter how it's situated or whatnot. Where's my axe? Boom. And then that'll go through and do its thing. Let's go in here. The next thing we're going to make is going to be a mana pool, but to do that you need a diluted mana pool. And a diluted mana pool is 5 living rock. So let's go make our diluted mana pool. A mana pool, what it does is it holds mana. It's basically the container of things. So there we go. There's our diluted mana pool. We're also going to need a mana spreader. I'm going to need some gold, and I don't have any. Let's grab that out. Do this. I'm not being too careful with how I use my coal just yet. I should, but I'm not. So yeah, we're going to need that and a petal, and we'll get a mana spreader. And I'll show you what that does here in a second. Let's go check on our wood. Still wood, probably going to change here shortly. Let's see if we can see it change. Well, come on. Oh, there it goes. Bloop, 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 bloop. And then we just pick it up, and we get our living wood. You know, actually, I think I'm going to need a little bit more living wood before this is done. So I'm going to go ahead and wait for this to transform and get set up for the next thing I want to make. And then we'll get started with generating mana. Alright, I've got enough of the wood and rock. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to make a second diluted mana pool. I'll show you why here in a second. But we're also going to make the tool for Botania. Every mod seems to have its own little tool. And this one, I believe... Oops. There we go. Is like this, and then it's any two petals. And you can actually change what it looks like depending on... Maybe it's 3 of them. Is it 3 of them? Da-da-da-da-da, where are you? Ah, it is, okay. Boom, boom. Need one more living twig. Boom, boom, boom. And then we're going to use purple and black. And there's our Wand of the Forest. And this is basically the tool. You can shift-click to go into binding mode or function mode. Makes that cool little noise. Let's get some more stuff smelting here. Let's get some tin in there. Alright, I needed this and a petal, which I have on me. I'll use the green one. So we're going to do this. Or was it like that? Yeah, we're going to make a mana spreader. Boom. Alright, we're making lots of stuff really quickly, and I'm going through it pretty quickly, and we're not really knowing what we're doing. But it's all going to come into fruition here shortly. It's all going to become clear. The last thing we need to make, and just for testing or showing you, I need to make a day bloom, since it's daytime. So, day blooms generate mana, but they are kind of unique in the flowers when it comes to generating. If they're too close together, see these little lines here that are illustrated? They will actually interfere with one another in generating mana. But if they are something like this and spaced out, they don't. So that way you're getting maximum mana generation. To make a day bloom, you need 2 yellow, 1 orange, and 1 light blue? Light blue feather. So we have any light blue? Yes, we have light blue. That'll... How much yellow do we have? So we need 2 yellow per. That's 2, 3, 4. Let's make 5 of them. So we're gonna need. Yeah. To do 3 of those and 3 of these. And 5 of these. So let's go ahead and make our petals. Obviously we're only going to need 5. Oops, other way around. Like so. So let's go ahead and ditch these ones so they don't get in our way. And we'll get this off our hotbar so we can just make this easy. Let's get the water. And I'll make one of these and I'll make the rest of them off camera because the episode's getting a little long. I just want to get this done so we can see it. So we put, it's a little tricky sometimes to hit this. We put the water in this thing and then we throw one of these, 2 of those, and let's check our book to make sure that's correct. 2, 2, 1 and 1. You can actually look in there, you can see them all. And then a seed. And boom, we have a day bloom. And it won't take too long. Let's just go make it. And bloop. Done, 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 and boom. There. Boom, 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 and boom. Mass crafting. Alright. One more. And boom. Perfect. Now we have 5 day blooms. And I'm going to put this a little closer to home for now. I put the pure daisy right there. Why don't we just set it up right here? Grab our day blooms. And as it said before, if they're in a thing like this, they'll get in the way of each other. You can see how they're sort of like all those weird particles are coming off. They're not liking the situation. You can see they have a buffer, and when you right click on a day bloom with your wand of the forest, you can see it slowly filling up that buffer. But we're going to have to break these because they're in a bad position. Let's better place them. Something like that. They like that. And let's say we're going to have our mana pool right there. To get mana, as you can see, it's building up mana in here in these days. To get mana into our diluted mana pool, which has no mana, and it's accepting mode right now, as you can see, accepting mana from items, is you have to use a mana spreader. And how you use a mana spreader is you just put it down like so. And you can put it in line with a dude. You can see when you scroll, look at it with your wand of the forest, you can actually see where it's connected. This does have a limit of how far it can go. And if you see that limit, it'll actually be a little break in the thing. And every so often, when this guy fills up its buffer, when it gets so full, it will do that whoosh noise, which will put mana in our mana pool. Now, it doesn't take much mana, but to get an actual mana pool, because this is diluted, it has a very small buffer. It doesn't hold very much mana at all. To upgrade it, you have to have mana and drop a diluted one in here to get a real mana pool. See that little X? That tells us we don't have enough mana right now. And once we do, that'll turn to a green check mark. Isn't that awesome? So we're going to wait till we have enough mana here. This guy's getting ready to shoot off again here shortly. If you look at these day blooms, now they don't have any mana in them. It just went again. And if you scroll over, because it's sucking it into this and shooting it out, if you scroll over a day bloom, you see how it's highlighting the mana spreader? That just shows you that it's linked to that mana spreader. Pretty awesome, huh? And if you scroll over here, it does the same thing. So it's linked to the diluted mana pool. Perfect, perfect. Do we have enough yet? We do, see that? And we just hit Q. Boom. And we already are done with this guy, and upgraded to the normal mana pool. And eventually we'll upgrade this diluted mana pool as well. So I said we were going to make a couple day blooms and a couple night blooms. So let's make another mana spreader for these guys. We need one of these. Any petal we want. Let's choose a light blue petal. Oh, do I have enough? Oh, I don't have enough living wood. So I'm going to have to get some more of that. That's not a problem. Hence why I put this guy here. We'll have that guy go. So let's look up how to make the night bloom. Or the, what was it called? Nightshade. Counterpart to the day bloom is generates mana passively in a situation. Day bloom cannot, as long as it is nighttime. Speed. Their shining counterpart, they suffer diminishing returns from having an adjacent. So it's just like the other ones. Can't be adjacent. It takes 3 black and 1 purple. Alright. 3 black and 1 purple. Alright, let's see here. So that's 4. So that's 2. So we can make 4 of them right now. Total. And purple ones, we only need 4. So there. That's enough of those. Do I have enough seeds, though? I only have 3 seeds. I don't think any of these seeds are going to work. Let me see if I can get another seed. Yep, got another seed. Good. And the wood's done. Hold on 1 second. I gotta sleep here. My dog is doing something. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. He was digging in something he wasn't supposed to. How's this coming? Look, it's generating some mana. It's gonna look like it's not doing anything for a very long time. Our wood is done, so let's carve that up. I don't need any of that crud on my bar right now. Need more bar space. Grab all of this stuff. We're going to move this guy again. Alright, so let's get our mana spreader. Bloop. Bloop. And a flower. Mana spreader. Boom. And let's go make our night blooms, shall we? Or night shades, sorry. Bloop. Water in there. Alright, so if I remember right, which I'm pretty sure I do, 1, 2, 3, 1, seed. What did I do wrong? Any of these mana infused? Oh, that's a gray one. Oh, okay. You can actually get petals out by shift right clicking. You can pull everything out. Do believe it has to be with an empty hand. So we might be able to make more. Let's see, do we have any? So it only takes 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only want to make a maximum of 5. Obviously we need 5 of the purple. And then we're going to need 5 gray. Is it light gray or gray? Gray. Gray. Okay. Boom, that makes 6. So we put that in there. Awesome. And I'm going to need 1 more seed. Come on. 1 more vanilla seed. There it is. Now we can make 5 more of these guys, and we can generate mana at day and night. So 1, 2, 1, 1, boom. That's our ghastly signature. Ghastly signature. Get out of there. Sorry about that. He is really after something. He's a Russell Terrier. Jack Russell Terrier, so I think he's searching for something. I think a mouse crawled into my house since it's cold. Outside, it's actually snowing today. First snow of the year. Almost died on the way home. It was fantastic. Last one here. Boom. Just go ahead and fill that guy back up. Let's get in the back. Okay. Get this on the bar and that on the bar. And I'll show you a cool little function. We also need this guy. So, let's just set these guys up just like we have those. We'll put this guy down. But unfortunately, he can't talk with that guy. Ooh, give me these. Because, why? He's not facing him. See, that was easy because it was a straight shot. But what if we needed it to go the other way? What we do, see if we do this, we can actually see that it's just going to... We put it in binding mode. And we shift right click on that. And then we shift right click on this. And boom! It binds this mana spreader with this mana pool. And then it changes the direction this guy is facing. Awesome, huh? We just shift right click to get back into function mode. And these guys aren't generating any mana right now because it's daytime. Oh, they might actually be not even using this mana spreader. Well, poo. Oh, he just shot out all his mana. I may not need this guy, but I'm going to keep him here just in case. Weird. Yeah, I think they're all using that guy over there. I didn't know they could reach that far. Fine. I don't need you. Alright, cool. I didn't need that mana spreader. Not a problem, though. Put this white daisy up. And I'll get him out when I need him again. I think that's where we're going to call it today. We got daytime and nighttime generation. It's very slow. We'll have to upgrade this, but being as it's a 24-hour server, it'll fill up. It won't be too bad. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Doing some botania, getting into some cool little flower magic. We're gonna make that showrunner's sash hopefully next episode, and we'll get into some machines. Ender IO machines for actual ore doubling versus this manual peasant work. Alright guys, this is Digimazter saying goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye-bye-bye. I almost forgot. It's a new thing. Forgive me. I almost forgot. We have the comment of the day. I was so adamant to make sure to do it last episode, and this episode totally forgot. Alright, let's get in here. Sit down. I've already wrote the comment down. There's the date, and it says, good luck on the new series, Digi. A base inside that huge tree would be good. You could have different rooms going up and down. It would be cool. Anyway, good luck, mate. By Potsy404 Gaming. I chose that comment because it was one of the most... It had an idea for this... what we should do, and I think it's a really good idea. He's talking about this tree, obviously, because it's the only ginormous tree around. There's a big one, but that one's ginormous. And I think I have a good idea for it. It won't be part of our main base or anything, but it might be a cool, like, hotel. And we can use pneumatic-craft elevators with room selection blocks to go up and down to the different floors of the rooms and stuff. I think that'd be cool. So we'll look into that. That's an idea. Yeah, it's an idea. It's plans. I like it. We'll definitely have to do something with that tree. Get some of this. So for real now, Digimazter saying goodbye. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.